People in a negotiation sense your energy. And if there's an urgent energy about you, one of two things are going to happen. One is it's going to be done in 5 or 10 minutes. You're done. You are finished. Or you're going to leave that negotiating table giving far more concessions than what you'd like. Welcome to the Heartland Multifamily Show, the shorter, more profitable path to multifamily ownership and investing. Hey there, Darren Garman here, and I want to welcome you to this episode of the Heartland Multifamily Show, the place for all things multifamily, and in this episode, negotiating. Man, I can't wait to get into the negotiating weeds with you. I'm going to give you 3 simple strategies to implement over and during each and every negotiation that are going to end up with you being a winner 90+% of the time. So how do I know this? How can I say this? I've been a part of billions of dollars of negotiating over the last 30 years, mainly with multifamily apartment communities. I've been witness to just intense and key negotiations that they've happened. And I don't profess that I'm an expert at it. I'm not trying to sell books and courses and information on how you should listen to me when you negotiate. But look, guys, I've been there, done that when it comes to negotiating. And I'm going to share with you 3 simple strategies that'll put you on the winning end of things in most any negotiation. First of all, strategy number 1, you always want to walk into a negotiation with an attitude of win-win, that everybody's going to walk away from the negotiating table feeling good. Now, check what I said here, guys. I didn't say feeling perfect or hitting a home run. I said feeling good about the results of the negotiation. Here's what I mean. You don't ever want to be walking into a negotiation with a win-lose attitude. Teeth gritted, locked in, and I can't lose. You can't have that kind of mindset. It's going to take you down the slope of failure very quickly in that negotiation. Guys, almost every single time I've been involved in it personally through my personal experience, or I've watched at the table with, in some cases, 15, 20 people sitting around the negotiating table. If one party's agenda is it's either win or lose, and that's it, the negotiations will be over in 5 to 10 minutes. If you want to waste a shit ton of time, go in with that attitude. And when I say waste time, think of the time, effort, and energy it took to get to start having those negotiations, only to have them fall apart after 5 or 10 minutes. Come on. You can't do that. Only if it's part of some specific, interesting new strategy you've got. You can't do that. You've got to go in there with a mind open that, look, we're going to walk away from this closing table, from the negotiating table, feeling good about what we accomplished. And you know what? If the other side walks away feeling good about what they accomplished, fine. That's the goal here. And that needs to be your mindset going into it. That's number 1, and that's key. It saves a ton of time, a ton of effort, and a ton of energy if you go in with that mindset. Simple strategy number 2, you've got to act like you don't care. If you get what you want, you've got to act like that, even though you may feel, man, I really got to get this. I mean, I really want to buy this, or I really want to sell this. You've got to implement what is called in the old world takeaway selling. And takeaway selling is simply this. You're there with a calm, confident attitude of, hey, this either works out or it doesn't work out. I'm willing to have conversations and debate about what it is we may get done together here at the negotiating table. But you've got to always have the attitude of, well, you know, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And that's the energy that you have to give off. Always remember, people in a negotiation sense your energy. And if there's an urgent energy about you, one of two things are going to happen. One is it's going to be done in 5 or 10 minutes. You're done. You are finished. Or you're going to leave that negotiating table giving far more concessions than what you'd like. Remember, I said we want to have the goal with everybody walking away feeling at least good about it. You don't want to walk away feeling bad about what happened. You don't want to walk in and communicate that with your energy. You want to be calm, confident, have conversations, have debates, have the critical ideas go back and forth without any kind of energy other than takeaway selling. Hey guys, a lot of people contact me and want to know, where are the best resources when it comes to investing in multifamily? Where can I go? And the obvious answer is darrengarman.com. 99.9% of all of the items on the website are absolutely free. Start making that multifamily investment that you've been thinking about a great reality. Number 3. Always remember, it all doesn't have to get done at that time. Well, when it comes to time, a lot of people think, well, I got to get this negotiating done today. Okay, there's a time pressure. There's a time press going on. Let me give you like a real world example of where I see this happen all the time. Why do you think most car dealers want to get you right in front of them and get that done today? Okay, rarely do they want to let you leave that dealership with a deal not done. Why is that? Because they understand the pressure of time. If we can get this done today, what can we do today to get you into this vehicle? It's compressing time. Well, remember, you don't need to do that today. You can always come back to the negotiating table. It should never be, we got to get a deal done by 9 p.m. or the deal. It should never be that like that. You should never go down that road or be victim to that kind of process or strategy. You can always go back to the negotiating table. I have done some of the best multifamily deals for me personally by implementing that third strategy and implementing it a lot. I know that the negotiation could take 2, 3, maybe even 4 meetings. Maybe 4 or 5 different conversations. I'm never thinking that we've got to get this done at one point in time, that we're going to have this one meeting, and that's all we're going to have. We get it all settled right now and we're finished. No, because remember, I don't care if we get something done. I have that takeaway selling attitude. Yeah, it'll be nice if we can get something done and everybody can walk away feeling good about what they accomplished. But if we don't get it done today, we'll just quit for the day and we'll resume again. If I don't get what I want or what I think is really good right now, that's okay. I'll just leave, and if I'm interested, I'll come back and we'll have a conversation. Never be forced to get it done right then and there. Don't force them. Don't force yourself. Only force them if it's in your best interest and you think it's a strategy you need to implement right now. It's not a strategy that you want to ever implement on yourself. That's a big one. Don't subject yourself to fake time pressure when it comes to negotiating. So I just gave you 3 things, guys. I gave you 3 things. If you follow just these 3 things, I promise you 90+% of whatever you negotiate, you're going to feel good about. If you boil it down to the 3 simple strategies. And let's go ahead and let's talk about what those strategies are. Remember, number 1, go in there with a win-win attitude. Never go in there with a zero-sum game. There's going to be a winner and there's going to be a loser. Always come to the negotiating table with that attitude. That's number 1. Number 2, takeaway selling. You always want to be calm. You always want to have a very good dialogue. You never want to be giving any energy of urgency, any energy of having to get this done. It's always the energy of, yeah, it'd be nice to get this done, but if it doesn't get done, it doesn't get done. That's number 2. And then number 3 is time pressure. Ignore time pressure. You're not subject to time pressure. Your counterpart on the other side of the negotiating table may be subject to time pressure. You are not subject to time pressure. You remember those 3 things. You implement those 3 things, and your negotiations will go very good. All right. Hey, look, I appreciate you, and I hope that you enjoyed this negotiating episode of the Heartland Multifamily Show, the place for all things, including negotiating when it comes to multifamily. All right. Take care, everybody. We'll see you. Have a great day. Bye-bye. If you want to get your hands on more great multifamily real estate content, make sure you click here. If you want to invest passively in great multifamily real estate, make sure you click here.